Yep, it's me, and I'm talking some real smack right now. And let me just say, red man bad, orange man good. How does that grab ya? Oh, second term, dum-dum. You see, it annoys me that the friggin' press just friggin' ran to the hills with this friggin', hey, ran to the hills, like the friggin' Iron Maiden song. Yeah, run, you engine, run! And if you're wondering why I have no respect for these people, it's because they were plotting it. That the media jumped all over the guy with the friggin' mega hat on, and it's like, you know, and then friggin' we find out the truth, and yes, he could have moved away, but why should he have moved away? The friggin' point was that guy was being not just passive aggressive, but he thinks that because he's Native American, or whatever you want to call it this week, and the other guy was white, a young teen conservative, even if he was smirking, you know, he should give ground because he's guilty. White man bad, red man good. You know, sure there was social injustice. At what point did indigenous people become citizens? I'm sure there's a historical answer to that. I think it was around the 1920s or something. But the point is that we went from where these were sovereign people, however you want to look at Western expansion and manifest destiny and frigging the simulation and annihilation of the native people, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Because now everyone lives in trailer parks and mansions and runs casinos, and by social media, we're all the same people. The culture has become the American culture. And for what it is, in its counterculture reference now, that has become the authoritarianism. That guy knew, that Native American protester, activist, and agitator knew exactly what he was doing. He was guilty of this before. He went to freaking go find someone or something to freaking cause an incident. He's a race baiter. And that's the way it is for all the progressive left. And they're so damn generous. Not that the right isn't freaking has its problems. But if they're going to take the mantle of the high road and be the good guys, then you have to be the good guys. You know, and if that means taking the softer side of things and the more passive side of things, then yes, I think that's what a progressive should be. Not a radical, not an activist. As someone who legitimately cares about situations and people and represents that not just in their freaking actions, but in their lives. Their political actions, I should say. And that's why it's just like, this thing is totally backfired. And they'll probably get friggin' Trump a second term. That's what I meant about orange man good. You know, besides just a mega hat. Because, you know, everything is an instant feedback society. And it's these little video clips, little bites, sound bites, these little snippets of information, excuse me, that make everyone react a certain way, and people know it. people on the lying media know it, because the media is liberal, except for Fox News, and even then, they're just pretty conservative to be conservative. So the fact is that what we have is a liberal, populist, and I'd say socialist presence, narrative in our society. And when you get that, you get things like this, like, God, what other things have we seen? Oh, Trayvon Martin. You know, all kinds of things. And it's like, okay, but that doesn't help the country. It does not help to continually become progressive without a consensus and an ideology. And that's in part to the politics of our two-party system that's broke. And that's what's driving the culture war. Or the culture war is driving our two-party system. And that's, one is equally bad as the other if it's not a little bit of both. So yeah, I'm glad this happened. Because even though I'm not a Trump supporter, and I can't help but feel that without a little bit of political honesty, nothing the progressives say will matter. And honestly, I'm pretty liberal myself, but when I really think about it and come to think of it, I realize I am. But what I'm not is a radical progressive. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. Because to me, they're taking away from the possible future that we could have. A better world, a better society. One that's more honest with itself. And I guess like the Rush song, Closer to the Heart. You know, you want me to imagine? I'll imagine a world where the left starts acting right. And I don't mean right wing. I mean right as in freaking the courage of their own convictions, which are really not anything anymore. So, yeah. Red man bad, orange man good. They just friggin' made a second term for friggin' Trump. Good job. Good job.